Yes, we have three games this week. We have quality players, and we need to do rotation to try to win every game.
Really, is that a problem with no Europe? This is a week, obviously, when you've got a midweek game, but keeping players happy whilst getting the rhythm of the players who play in the team, that is it delicate?
It's a normal thing that happened in other clubs. I think we were not prepared to play Europe. That is my feeling, to have strong games in Champions League and then play Premier League. We need time to develop as a team. So they just need to fight for the places, and then everything can change. Sometimes one is playing. In other moments, other guys are going to play, and we have the cups, so he's going to have a lot of games for everybody.
On the team list, is Mazraoui still out, or is he?
No, he's going to return next week. We will see, but he's near. We are just finishing some drills with him to have sure that he's not going to have another problem.
Ruben, you just mentioned you weren't prepared to play in Europe. Are you glad that you've got a bit more time to work with the team?
Yeah, I said that last season. We need time to prepare every game. We need the games are really competitive, and we need time to build the base, and then in the future to move forward. And that will reach one moment that we need to have Europe for everybody to play games. Thank you.
I'll take Ruben. Just a question on Old Trafford. I mean, in the first half, especially today, he was knocked over at least 2 or 3 times on corners. Do you think your defenders are doing enough to protect him in this area to stop that?
Yeah, we're trying everything, but again, I know that you are focused a lot on the opponent's corners, but if you remember this game, it was 20 minutes ago. We had our chances, and we scored 1 goal set pieces. We had a penalty. We had at least one in the end near the post. So, and you can see every game in Premier League. Tell me one game that you didn't see a big occasion from corners. I think that will happen in every game.
Okay, last question in the middle there.
Hi Ruben, Rasmus Højlund wasn't in the squad in this game. Do you consider him available for Tuesday, or given the speculation, do you consider him now?
All the players are available. Then we make the choice to try to get the best starting 11 to win every game.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.
What are they going to do, Dharmesh? Get that out of your mind. I know, just clear your mind.
Closing my eyes.
Yeah, I know. Well.
Right, so we do know that they are after the goalkeeper from Royal Antwerp, Senna Lammens. Now, he actually was pulled out of the game in the Belgian league for Royal Antwerp against KV Mechelen over the weekend, and he wanted to play. The reason he was pulled out of that game is because Royal Antwerp did not want to harm the deal with Manchester United with him getting a potential injury. So
is he a number 1? Is he like first choice? No, if he went to Manchester United, would he be number 1?
Well, this is the situation. So let me tell you about the deal first of all. The talks are advancing over a deal worth around £17.3 million. The payment structure is what is under discussion. Personal terms, not expected to be a problem. Now, initially, I was told that Manchester United were bringing in Lammens because they wanted to add to their goalkeeping department. But I've since been told in the last 24 hours not to rule out a departure in the goalkeeping department as well. And if you read between the lines about what's happening at United just now, we'll come to Rasmus Højlund and how Ruben Amorim has effectively let him know that he's got no further plans at Manchester United. André Onana is one to watch, I think, because he was on the bench yesterday. He was fully fit. He travelled with the squad to Fulham, but Ruben Amorim decided to pick Bayindir again for the second game running. So I'm told not to rule out a departure in that goalkeeping department. Now, as far as Lammens is concerned, I know a lot of people have been saying Manchester United are signing yet another number 2. And if they feel that André Onana is a number 2 and Bayindir is a number 2 and Tom Heaton may be a number 2, you've got a load of number 2s at Manchester United. Whereas I think if he was to come in and there was a departure in the goalkeeping department, then he would definitely be fighting it out to be Manchester United's number one. That is what it would look like from the outset. But it looks like this one is accelerating. It looks like United want to get the deal done. Royal Antwerp, from all the noises that are coming from there, it's been played down a little bit on this side, but on their side, it looks like it's really, really close, this deal.
Okay.
£17.3 million, and there's a big reason why you don't pick him.
You mentioned Hojlund. What's going on with him?
Right, so there have been developments with Rasmus Højlund, and this has come from Sky in Italy and our colleague Gianluca Di Marzio. Now, what we have been saying is that Napoli have been in talks with Manchester United over the signing of Rasmus Højlund. They were willing to do a loan with an obligation. That is because AC Milan went in with the deal earlier on in this window, which was a loan with an option, but United and Rasmus Højlund wanted a permanent element added to that deal. So now Napoli have come into the mix. Antonio Conte really wants to bring him to Napoli. Now, the issue here is that Hojlund, of course, has been omitted from the first two games of the season. As I mentioned before, Ruben Amorim has made that message. It's a very thinly veiled message. You're not in the plans. But now Napoli are really pushing. That is because they are willing to add an obligation. On paper, it might look like a loan with an option, but that option could turn into an obligation depending on appearances, on goals and on Champions League qualification. So according to Sky in Italy, it looks like that one is moving a tad closer.
We know that they have to offload players. Any news on the others, on the bomb squad?
Yes, Anthony, Real Betis, I've been saying this the whole transfer window. They are still pushing to do a deal for the Manchester United forward, Anthony. The clubs are in contact, but up until now, Betis have been unable to match United's preference. United do not want to do another straight loan with Real Betis. And at the moment, Betis, however creative their